Hi, this is Collar of Sublime Trading. This is the stocks weekend video analysis. It's been a turbulent week in the markets. We saw a lot of bearish moves across many stocks. During times like this, it's best to stand aside until we can see a clear direction that the market is heading in. I've compiled a short list of stocks in this weekend analysis that we can keep on our watch list in the event that the market continues its bullish momentum. So the first stock in our analysis for this weekend is Apple. So starting off with the monthly time frame, we see that price is in an overall uptrend. Currently this month we've seen a bearish candle, but we're only halfway through the month, so that candle may change to a bullish candle or it may stay as it is. If we go down to the weekly time frame, price is above the 50 and 200 simple moving averages, and down here at the daily time frame, price is above the 50 and 200 simple moving average. As you can see, price went below the 50 simple moving average and has now gone back above the 50 simple moving average. What we're seeing here is an area of consolidation. So if I draw in the lines, so we have a support area for the consolidation zone and resistance. So price needs to come out of this area of consolidation. So either a break to the downside or a break to the upside. As the overall trend is bullish, the odds are we may see a break of this resistance. If that is the case, then we can look for long opportunities. The next stock is Microsoft. Now Microsoft on the monthly time frame again is bullish, and also we are seeing a bearish candle so far this month, and price is also above last year's high, which is down here. If we go to the weekly time frame, price is above the 50 and 200 simple moving averages. If we go down to the daily time frame, price is currently above the 200 simple moving average but below the 50 simple moving average, and at the moment it's finding resistance at the 50 simple moving average, so it needs to actually break through this 50 simple moving average and continue to the upside. If we do get a break of this high, it's at this point that we can look for long opportunities. At the moment, because this is such a deep move to the downside, we want to stand aside. Going to the next stock, which is Nike, we can see that price is in an overall uptrend. After breaking out of consolidation, price continued its upwards move, and this month we've seen a big bearish bar. If we go down to the weekly time frame now, weekly time frame we see price is above the 50 and 200 simple moving averages, and here again on the weekly time frame we can see how deep this move is to the downside. Looking at the daily time frame, price is currently above the 200 simple moving average but below the 50 simple moving average. Price almost came down to the 200. It may even come down to this point to use it as support before it eventually continues to the upside, or it may break through. But at the moment, because this is such a deep move, we want to wait for price to continue to the upside, breaking through the 50 simple moving average and then this high before we look for any long opportunities. The next and final stock for this weekend analysis is T-Mobile. On the monthly time frame, we can see that price was in between last year's high and last year's low, so a period of consolidation here. So we need to wait for price to actually move back above last year's high and above this high before looking for any longer opportunities. Going to the weekly time frame, price is above the 50 and 200 simple moving averages. And going down to the daily time frame now, price is above the 50 and 200 simple moving averages. As you can see, price came down to the 50, used it as an area of support, and looks like there is some momentum to the upside, so we want to just wait for price to break above this high before we look for any long opportunities. But remember, as I mentioned at the start of the video, the US markets seem indecisive at the moment, so we need to get a clear direction before taking any trades. Click that subscribe button below to follow all of our weekly updates for stocks and currencies.